Now, if I can shift around again to the other side of the body to demonstrate what we call carpal tunnel syndrome healing. Carpal tunnel syndrome is when the hand it's very sore. When the person grips their hand like this, they have pain going throughout the arm and into the hand. And it often happens, frankly, to secretaries. And again, to be honest, I find this happens to people who don't like the work that they're doing, in the sense that they feel insufficiently utilized or insufficiently recognized in the job they do. It's every problem we have with the body comes from an emotional or a mental vein of thinking. And if somebody feels like they're not being properly utilized, this whole arm or hand, or both arms and hands, will start to get carpal tunnel syndrome. So to release it, one of Hanna's methods is to open the palm and to firmly, and again, you don't have to break the hand when you're doing this one, but to firmly push these little bones at the top of the heel of the hand down or back into place, because they've often bunched up here. So you push those down, and several times. Again, you're not trying to see how much pain you can inflict or to show how strong your thumbs are. The idea is simply to move these bones down in place. Then you move your thumb up to about mid-arm. It's where there are two bones in the arm that come together here, and they have to cross over one another as you rotate your hand. So you put your thumb right on that spot. And with the other hand, you're going to take this hand, bring it in, and twist it down, around, and out. And as you do that, now you can't hear this on camera, but as I did that, I could feel a click happen in our model's arms. Did you feel that?
Yes, I did.
That's the release that you're looking for. But make sure you follow through. First you bring it towards the inside and out. Then you bring it towards the outside and down. And then this, you flex it towards the back and flex it towards the front. A little too hard. You can reverse this by flexing it towards the center and then fast towards the outside. And that little jerk is very helpful at the end each time. Now, as we did this, we felt 3 or 4 clicks go on in this part of her arm. Carpal tunnel syndrome often has complications. For instance, it's very close to tennis elbow, as we call it, where because of what has happened to the bones in the hand here, the bone in the elbow is now protruding out backwards too far. So sometimes it's appropriate to take hold of the hand, usually the first 3 fingers, hold this part and just pull it out like this. I often will put my elbow in here and pull out this way. Now this one's not in Hanna's book, so you might not be able to review it very easily. I don't recommend this very often except with professionals. Now the other part that is very much tied up to carpal tunnel syndrome is if you go back to the hump. Remember we did this in the early part of the tape. The hump is the first thoracic. That bone and the next 3 bones down have coming from them the nerves that go all the way into the arms. Usually one of these bones is out of place in a case of carpal tunnel syndrome. And very specifically, it's either the 4th or the 3rd thoracic that's out of place. Have an appropriate professional put that in the right place for you, and much of the problem, carpal tunnel syndrome, will be fully taken care of.